Hi, I'm Sandra and I'm a Tapping Into Money and Self-Confidence coach, and I help people remove their blocks to self-confidence, being seen, putting themselves out there and doing what it is that they want to do and earning great money doing it. And this vlog today is about wealth and what wealth means to you, what wealth means to me, and what wealth is and what it can be. When we think of wealth, right, what's the first thing that comes into your head when you think of wealth? I know for me, when I think of wealth, I'm thinking about wealthy people who have accumulated a lot of assets. Non-liquid assets, liquid assets, they've accumulated all of these assets. And they've actually got tangible resources accumulated, a bit like a squirrel accumulates nuts, you know. It's all there, they've got it there. And the funniest thing is about wealth is that when I started training to be a Tapping Into Wealth coach through Margaret Lynch's course, I thought, well, what do I know about money? What do I know about wealth? But there was this real strong attraction to it because I thought that I had struggled with earning great money all of my life, or struggled actually with earning money doing what I liked doing or loved doing all of my life. And so I had these blocks to being somebody who was tapping on money and talking about money and helping people with their money blocks. But what I realized is that through my own experience of removing my own blocks, and not just beliefs around money either, but beliefs around myself and my abilities, because a lot of this stuff about money mindset that, you know, is the catchword at the money mindset at the moment, money mindset, is actually more than just money. It's all the things that are linked to our ability to be able to go out there and earn money in the way that we want. And these things come from self-doubt, not feeling good enough, not wanting to market ourselves, not wanting to be seen, and this terrible, horrible fear of being judged by other people. Like, you know, that's like the really, really big thing. Or at least it was the big thing for me. And it seems to also be the big thing for a lot of people that I work with as well. It is this horrible feeling about being judged. And when I sat there and imagined myself on a stage with a big banner up there saying, this is how much I wanted to earn and this is how many hours I want to earn it, and saying to this audience who was made up of my friends and my family, actually standing out there and saying that to them and saying, I want this, I really want it, I'm good at what I do and I deserve it. When I did that exercise and cast my gaze upon the audience, I saw my cousins there. And even though they might not really be thinking this, the cousins in my head were looking at me going, well, what the hell does she know about money? You know, I spent all my early days as an artist. I mean, I was in a band, we weren't making any much money, I was working part-time jobs, then I went and then I went to uni, I did a Bachelor of Arts in Dance, and then I started as another struggling artist again, working as an independent choreographer and dancer, and thinking that I was struggling with earning money doing what I liked doing. And in between all of that thing, I did have part-time jobs. Some of those part-time jobs were fun, others were a real drag. But what I didn't realize until very recently was that I was actually earning money doing what I enjoyed doing. I had found ways of earning money doing what I enjoyed doing. And even though it wasn't a lot of money doing what I enjoyed doing, it was enough money. I always had enough money to do what it is that I wanted to do. I was never prevented from ever being able to not do what I wanted to do because of money. It was always there when I needed it. And that got me thinking about wealth and what wealth really is. Now, to people who are into magic and the law of attraction and have that spiritual connection with Source, realizing that there's a universal bank out there, for heaven's sakes. Do we need to have all of our nuts accumulated next to us like a little squirrel? You know, the universe provides the nuts. You know, in the summer the nuts are available to the squirrel. The squirrel's only hoarding enough nuts to get them through the winter. They're not hoarding the nuts to get them through the rest of their life. Because they know they're connected to nature. The universe is going to provide for them in the summer and the spring. So what's wrong with us humans here is we think that wealth is something we have to accumulate. You know, right here, right now, we've got to accumulate all this stuff. But really, maybe all we need to accumulate is what's going to get us through maybe the winter, or get us through for a certain period of time, and be trusting enough in the power of the universe, trusting enough in our own abilities and our own selves to know that whenever we need money, it's there. If we're open to receiving it and we trust that it's there, it is going to come. That there is this universal abundant bank out there, and we don't have to be hoarding a lifetime worth of squirrel nuts in order for us to feel safe and secure. That's my feelings about wealth, because that's been my experience with money, is that it's always been there when I needed it, and it always comes when I need it, in the amount that I need it. And I still have that little human thing about, money and stuff, but then when I look at my life, I think, hang on, it's always been there. So what are your thoughts about wealth, and your thoughts about money, and your thoughts about the squirrel nuts, and how you need to accumulate? How many of those nuts do you need to accumulate, and for how long? Okay, that's my little video blog for the day. I'm Sandra Inman, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.